Hi there, I'm Peter Millard and this is 10 Minute Workshop, where 10 minutes in the workshop is never enough. I'm doing some painting this week and I've got a quick tip for you. Coming up next. So way back when this channel was in its infancy, in my Triassic period if you like, I did a series of videos on painting and finishing. It was a six-parter, so I went into a lot of detail on it, and it covered what I use to get the kind of paint finish, lacquer finish and the wax finish that I get on MDF and birch plywood. There's a link up there. It was one of those things, if it's the kind of thing you're interested in, then it's probably really interesting, but if it's not, then it's probably a six-part yawn. One of the things I mentioned was to get a great paint finish is that I use these guys. This is a high-density foam roller. The benefit of this is that you don't get that horrible squishy roller feeling where you get a gazillion little air bubbles, only 90% of which pop. These are really great solid rollers and I really like using them. The niggle I have with them is that one end is rounded and one end is flat, and that flat end tends to load up with paint, and then after a while you get sort of tram lines appearing, so you've got to keep sort of wiping its backside and making it clean. I speculated that it would be a great idea if any roller manufacturers were listening to put a double round-ended roller. That'd be really useful. In fact, one of my subscribers, and I do apologise, I've searched and I can't find your name, so please excuse me, but one of my subscribers from Germany contacted me to say that they are actually quite common in Germany, which is great for if you're in Germany, but unfortunately not so great for the rest of us. Fast forward a little while, and more recently, subscriber Wood and Shed said that he got some called Rota Premier rollers from Toolstation. There's a link down in the description, and they've gone another way on it. I thought it would be a great idea to have convex rounded ends to a roller, but they've actually got concave ends, and I've been trialing these for a little while, and I have to say they are absolutely fantastic. The problem you get, of course, is on a large panel. If you're doing straight rollering, it's very easy to get that sort of tram lining build up, and once you've got it there, it's really hard to get rid of. It takes several coats and a bit of intermediate sanding to clean it, whereas this roller, certainly in the time that I've had it, and I've been trialing them for a few weeks now, it works incredibly well, especially on large flat panels, especially good with water-based paints, which is what I principally use, and so far I haven't been able to get any sort of tram lining with it at all. They've been absolutely fantastic. They're a bit more expensive, surprise surprise, only available as far as I know from Toolstation, so I don't know if they're if they've got a special deal with them or whatever. They're about 80 pence each, £8 or thereabouts for a pack of 10, but very, very good. I think once I've used up my stock of existing rollers, I'll be switching to these permanently if I don't go the spraying route. And my only niggle with them is they only do a 4-inch roller. I wish they did a 6 at this size as well. But very, very, very good. Highly recommended. And as I say, link in the description down below will take you straight to the Toolstation page where you can buy them yourself. Listen, I hope you've enjoyed this quick video about these new rollers that I found, courtesy of Wood and Shed. And don't forget, if you'd like to send me a tip or a link to anything you've found, you can do that either through the comments, or perhaps a safer way to do it is just to shoot me an email. There's links to my email in the About section here on YouTube, or there's links through 10minuteworkshop.com website, or also through petermillard.com as well. Hope you found this video useful. I hope you found it interesting. If you have, give it a thumbs up, share it amongst your friends, and do consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. But that's it for this week, and I'll see you next time. Take care.